Alpha male versus Sigma male, which one are you? A brutally honest breakdown of power, purpose, and masculine identity. When the world demands answers, the Alpha speaks. When the world grows silent, the Sigma listens. But which one are you? We live in an era where masculinity is either watered down or weaponized. Every man is told to be himself, but never told who that is. Some chase dominance like dogs chasing cars, loud, aggressive, and aimless. Others retreat into silence, misunderstood and underestimated, but deadly when the time is right. This is not just about personality types. This is a call to war within yourself. Because in the game of life, there are two types of men who stand out from the gray crowd. The Alpha and the Sigma. Two forces of nature. Both dangerous. But only one of them walks alone. So ask yourself, which one are you? The Alpha male is the classic leader. He walks into a room and the air changes. Shoulders back. Eye contact locked. Voice steady. He owns space like it was built for him. He thrives in dominance. He seeks to lead. He needs the pack to feel powerful. From books like the 48 Laws of Power, we learn that alphas control perception. They understand social structure. They speak to be heard, and people listen, because they've proven they can carry weight. An alpha's strength comes from his ability to gather people, to unite forces, to push forward with brute confidence and decisive action. But here's the truth most men won't tell you. Alphas still need approval. They're still seen. And the moment they're not, their power begins to flicker. They bleed in public. And they hate it. The Sigma male, ghost in the system. The Sigma male is different. He doesn't lead the pack. He doesn't follow it either. He leaves the pack behind and builds a new world from silence. He is the quiet wolf, roaming without noise, watching everything. Where the Alpha speaks, the Sigma studies. Where the Alpha commands, the Sigma disappears. Until the perfect moment. He doesn't want attention. He wants results. He doesn't care about rank. He cares about freedom. As Robert Greene put it, the powerful often remain unseen, until it's too late to stop them. Sigmas are forged in solitude. They're the ones who walk into a room, say nothing, and leave everyone wondering who the hell that was. They aren't waiting for applause. They aren't begging to be understood. They're building in silence, and returning with fire. But even Sigmas have flaws. They can become disconnected, obsessive, cold. They bleed in silence, and sometimes no one knows they're dying inside. But that's the cost of walking the path alone. How to know which one you are. Most men aren't Alpha. Most men aren't Sigma. Most men are background noise. Alphas emerge in competition. Sigmas emerge in chaos. If you draw strength from leading others, standing at the front, making the call under pressure, you might be Alpha. If you draw strength from mastering yourself, operating unseen, and creating leverage from the shadows, you might be Sigma. But here's the raw truth. You're not born either one. You become it. Through pain. Through failure. Through choosing the harder path. And if you're neither, then you're still soft. Still average. Still forgettable. That's not an insult. It's a warning. Because the world doesn't care who you could have been. It only remembers who you became. Alpha strength versus Sigma power. Let's break it down even deeper. Alpha leads men. Sigma leads himself. Alphas command the room. Sigmas command reality. Alphas are the generals on the stage. Sigmas are the architects behind the war. Alpha power is built on attention. Sigma power is built in silence. Alphas may inspire crowds, but Sigmas inspire legends. Alphas are kings. Sigmas are storms. The Alpha needs people. The Sigma needs purpose. Alpha wants to be followed. Sigma wants to be left alone, until it's time to strike. You don't choose to be Alpha or Sigma. The path chooses you. But if you're wired for solitude, obsession, and purpose, don't waste your energy fitting into a tribe you're meant to transcend. You weren't built to be loud. You were built to be lethal. You don't chase validation. You build your own kingdom in the dark. And when the time is right, you emerge. Not for praise, but for purpose. That's Sigma power. Unapologetic. Unbothered. Unstoppable. But there is a third kind of man. Very rare. Very dangerous. He is not bound to Alpha or Sigma. He moves like a Sigma, but when it's time to lead, he becomes the Alpha. He's a hybrid. A ghost in the system with the voice of a king. A monk with a sword. He knows when to speak and when to vanish. He doesn't chase women, fame, or likes. He chases legacy. He bleeds. He heals. He returns with fire in his eyes and no need to explain. This is who you must become. Not just Alpha. Not just Sigma. But the man who masters both realms. Final chapter. Which one will you build? The truth is this. If you're waiting for someone to validate you, you're still a boy. If you think strength comes from being loud, you're still weak. If you can't sit in silence for 7 days and not go crazy, you've never met your real self. Every man bleeds. But the world doesn't care what you say. They watch how you bleed. They watch what you do when she leaves. When the money runs out. When your family doubts you. When your body breaks. When your mind screams. Alpha fights back. Sigma vanishes and rebuilds. But both come back stronger. And both learn the same truth. Power is not what they see in you. Power is what you survive and still choose to become. So ask yourself, are you chasing strength? Or becoming it? Because in the end, there are only two types of men. Those who were formed by the crowd. And those who were forged in fire. Choose your side.